It is hour 2 of the game after work. Mitch Fortner, Trey Coverdale, and A.J. Shaw. We take it to 6 o'clock. No Royals baseball tonight. But the NBA draft is tonight, right?
It is.
Round 1?
Round 1. They are at the Barclays Center for tonight.
Where they've been for, I think, last 10 years, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Only for tonight, though.
Yeah.
I've been to the Barclays Center once. Love it. Really good arena. Really good arena.
Except for hockey.
Oh, yeah, it was terrible for hockey when the Islanders played there.
But that wasn't for very long.
No, it wasn't, because the initial intent was that they were going to move there because they couldn't get anything done with the old place up in Uniondale. And
UBS Arena.
Mm-hmm.
They finally did get UBS Arena in, yes.
That's the new arena.
Where?
K-State and St. John's.
Mm-hmm.
AEW's Forbidden Door is this Sunday.
Trey, we're at the point now we should just know he's going to do AEW stuff to annoy us.
It's not to annoy, it's to inform. We're a news station. You informed... Hey, Jay, you know this. You worked here long enough. We informed the listeners.
I know.
I'm just trying to give AEW a rub, and maybe they could get a couple more pay-per-view sales.
Yeah, what was funny, though, was because I don't remember what year it was, but the Islanders played home playoff games at the old Nassau Coliseum and at Barclays. And the meme was they always won at Nassau, but when they would go to Barclays, they lose. That was the meme. So after that postseason, they said, all right, we're just going to play at Nassau until the new arena's open.
So it is for sure K-State St. John's is at UBS Arena?
I don't know. I
assumed it was going to be Madison Square Garden. It's where they play their big games.
Yeah, I know. There's just something to it that has me going, nah, that's not going to wind up there.
They save the games for teams like Quinnipiac. They'll play those in Jamaica. Jamaica is
Queens,
a neighborhood of Queens.
So it will either take place at St. John's Arena or at MSG. It will not take place at Barclays or UBS. Yeah. But yes, it will either be at I don't know how to pronounce this. Carnesecca? Carnesecca? Carnesecca.
Man,
I don't even know what that is.
Lou Carnesecca.
Oh, Carnesecca.
The longtime coach, the man who led them to the Final Four in the 80s against Georgetown.
Cool.
Remember the John Thompson, Lou Carnesecca sweater photo? Because Lou had his lucky sweater?
I don't.
Oh, my God.
We weren't alive then, sorry.
Troy,
he was.
Troy, you couldn't.
In 85?
You couldn't sing the step-by-step theme song, so I think we're even.
Yeah, that kind of falls into the category. No reason to even remember it. It's a generic TV theme song.
Well, if they're expecting a big crowd, because K-State always travels well, they're probably going to play at MSG because Carnesecca's only got about 5,600 seats.
The step-by-step I sing, that's New Kids on the Block, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They were in Kansas City last night.
Yeah, I know.
Fortunately, Troy had to miss it.
Also,
you missed Paul Abdul and DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Troy had to come in
now
early.
That I would have been much better off.
See, Troy had to come in early, so I'm going easy on him today. He was a trooper.
Well, you remember the conversation, Troy, we had yesterday about, I was EA Sports when they're announcing their top 25 toughest places to play in the video game, that it was just mostly Big Ten, SEC, and they're just kind of jumping on let's just promote these teams. And I was a little worried that all the effort they put in those SEC and Big Ten schools, it just wouldn't be the same for the Big 12, the ACC, the Group of Fives. That's not the case. EA Sports put out another video today, and they were talking about in depth the sights and sounds of the college football video game. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Yes, I am looking forward to August 31st. K-State football kicking off another season. But right now I'm looking forward more to this video game being released, because this is 11 years in the making. We get K-State football every year. We haven't had this video game in 11 years, and I'm a gamer.
I will say the video was, I thought, really well done. And
it was very good.
And I think it eased some of my fears, particularly when it comes to gameplay, because I think I sent you that review video. I know it was kind of long.
Well, and
yeah,
what I'm looking for detail, I'm not looking necessarily for detail like in the gameplay, as in when you're running a play or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's always been in the game.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the atmosphere, everything that they have advertised is like the game day environment. Mm-hmm. They said in today's video that every single team in the game is getting that love, which was just, pressure off my shoulders. I was relieved. Because as a gamer and somebody who's been looking forward to this game for such a long time, I want those details in it. That's the kind of stuff that'll take this game to the next step and what now I think will be the greatest sports video game of all time.
I'm happy that from what I've heard, the gameplay does not play like Madden. From what I've heard, the gameplay is much smoother, and it plays a lot like the old NCAA football games used to be. And I think you guys know what I'm talking about and how Madden feels very stilted when you play it. It doesn't feel realistic. From what I'm hearing on this college football game, the game plays smoother. It's not perfect, but it plays smoother than Madden does.
The work EA Sports has done to build this game is just incredible. And it's on a level that you probably don't think about it, of how video games are made. Like, they are made like movies. Like you've seen in animated movies or, when there's CGI involved, like they have people dress up in these bodysuits and they got these bulbs all over the place. They had people dressed up in those suits to do something for every single team in this game, including K-State. K-State has not been featured yet, though, in any of these videos. The only thing that K-State's been featured in is the deluxe copy of the game where the K-State flag is in the background. It's a little bit blurry, but at least it's there, right? EA Sports did confirm that we'll at least get a K-State WC hand signal, the Wildcat hand signal, the W, you didn't see,
the Power
Wildcat.
Cat. Mm-hmm.
It will be in the game. That's all we know. You K-State fans on social media, they're going to get this game. I've been reading your comments. I've seen what you said, and I totally agree. Absolutely want to see Wabash from the student section. You want to see the player returning to open up the locker room door before the game, and the PA announcer, whoever it's going to be. Man, they should at least had me do K-State fans, are you ready? Here come the Cats. And then add on good for a Wildcat first down. That's it. That's all you really needed. You didn't need me to come in and announce every player and every play and 5-yard carry.
But
for
it would have
DJ
made the
Giddens.
game better because you would have been in it.
Yes, I would love to be in it. What I got a kind of a laugh out of this list of hand signals. They didn't even list them all, but will be in the game. Boy, to me, it seems like a hand signal thing is kind of a group of 5 thing. With a few exceptions. But there's some in here I've never heard of in my life. Like, I didn't know Rutgers has a chop.
I didn't know that either.
Rutgers does a chop. I don't think it's not like a gator chop.
No.
I think it's like an axe thing. And SMU, what is pony ears?
I have no idea.
Are they giving themselves bunny ears and pretending they're horse ears or whatever?
So when it comes to
are they flicking the ears like a horse will?
I mean, honestly, if you're going to have hand signals, you have to have the generic hand signal from one SEC team's fan base to the other.
The thumbs up, the gig'em from Texas A&M?
No. the middle finger as, say, for example, Tennessee fans to Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, except then the game would not be E for everyone.
No.
Good point.
No, but that would definitely, bring in Philadelphia and Boston.
Yeah. The chop was actually created under Greg Schiano when he was at Rutgers.
Oh, Jesus. Well, good for you, Rutgers. You got your chop it from Greg Schiano. Fantastic stuff. Nebraska's Bones, is that like the X they do?
Yes.
Is that what Bones is?
Yes.
Why do we call it? I
Because
know they're
Skull and Bones.
Yeah, the Skull and Bones thing. Yeah. Okay, fine. Let's see. There's some others in here I've never heard of in my life, and I'm not even sure what they are. Like, Duke has something called Bull City. That is a hand thing. I have no idea.
Because it's Durham, where the Durham Bulls play in baseball, so they've come up with Bull City.
Troy, that's why we have you on the show.
But I'm not saying it's a worthwhile hand signal.
North Texas has an eagle claw. I'm sure that's entertaining.
That's a given, yeah.
Let's see what we have here. Rice does owl wings. I'm sure that's
Makes
like
sense.
Remember Napoleon Dynamite when he's on stage and he's doing the doing the thing with his hands, like flapping some wings. I'm sure that has to be what Rice does, and I'm glad that's in the game.
I figured out they do pony ears for the Mustangs, just simply because of the Mustang's name is what I'm getting from this.
Yeah, exactly. But I want to know what pony ear. Like, what are you doing when you give the pony ears?
I could show you the picture. The problem is
go and show me a picture if you have one up.
If you can see it.
Oh, that's lame. You're just basically putting two fingers in the air.
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
That's, intimidating stuff.
Yeah, you're just doing
what you
that.
expect from a school that's essentially paying to become a Power 5, Power 4.
And speaking of the state of Texas, AJ, also look this up real quick.
Sure.
UTEP does picks up. PICK up. Picks like the minor, so I'm sure it's an axe thing or a pick thing. Oh, I like that. It's like the hang 10, dude. Like the Hawaiian pinky out, thumb out. Like that's about as best as I can give you a description.
Is that a Dana Dimmel thing or what?
Exactly.
You think Dana Dimmel started that?
No.
Let's see. Ball State has a chirp. That can't be anything good.
What?
I do like New Mexico State. They have guns up, which reminds me of AEW guns up. I'm sure it's like what, like Texas Tech Red Raiders are guns up or whatever that is.
I was a little upset that KU and Iowa State got featured, but not K-State.
Well, speaking of KU, they did say as well that in the list on College Football 25's website that Rock Chalk Jayhawk will be in the game. And I promise you.
Why? Nobody chanced it at football.
You basically got to my point there. But part of it. Because I will never play as KU, but I will play against KU when I'm building my just absolute dominant dynasty for Kansas State and winning, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. Avery Johnson will win his Heisman trophies. Then when I do my recruiting or go find somebody in the transfer portal, they're going to win a Heisman trophy.
Yeah. You're going to have to create Lincoln Cure and put him in the game.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk will never be heard from my TV. Mm-hmm. It will not happen.
Now the question is, are they going to be playing at the booth in the game, or are they going to be playing at Arrowhead?
It'll be the booth. It'll be what's torn down. That was shown in one of the videos.
Can we please turn it into a version of a Minecraft stadium?
Exactly.
Where you just basically have it self-destructed and it's just blocks here and there and there.
Exactly.
Boy, AJ found that to be very entertaining.
That was good.
Be a perfect emulation of Booth Memorial Stadium.
As somebody who had a lot of friends growing up who played Minecraft, that was a good one.
Thank you.
That was a very good one. We actually got to play Minecraft when I was in 7th grade for a project. I had no idea what I was doing.
Another thing that I know for sure that's going to be in the game, it just hasn't been confirmed by EA Sports, but they did mention in their video that mascots like doing push-ups on a rise board is in the game. And they showed one mascot, I can't remember which one it was. That pretty much guarantees Willie the Wildcat is doing push-ups on a board and then hopefully doing the KSU right after. What was so impressive, though, and this is where I saw EA Sports just taking this game and just expanding expectations. This wasn't long ago. You remember, because they're putting in particular songs that mean something to teams, like Sandstorm for South Carolina for their hype song or whatever. That's going to be in the game. You probably remember when Penn State was hosting Michigan. And it was the whiteout game. It was a whiteout game. It was at night, and Michigan is really good. And for the first series of the game for Michigan, they start playing Mo Bamba.
That's why I played Mo Bamba to get into the segment.
And the place is going nuts. It's so loud. Michigan, before snapping the ball for their first play, takes a false start. It was just so loud.
Because they took, I know,
that's going to be in the game.
I know because they took. I mean, Kirk Herbstreit mentioned it when he was narrating it. That they took like moments from ESPN broadcasts in the past to actually kind of add that crowd atmosphere.
I'm disappointed though if they haven't taken ESPN things from the past and put them in, such as Lou Holtz.
Lou's not going to be in the game, I don't think.
Bring back
No,
Lou.
I doubt it.
Bring
He's
back
never
Lou.
been in a game.
I know. I'm being sarcastic. Bring back Lou Holtz and Mark May.
Well, David Pollock's going to be in the game.
So with Jesse Palmer, and I'm not a Jesse Palmer guy.
Mm-hmm.
No, Pollock wasn't a part of the game last year in terms of their broadcasts.
Yeah.
So why would he be in the game?
That was my question.
Well, they'll probably, the SEC, they have the SEC network. They'll probably have the own in the game SEC network games, and Jesse Palmer will be doing those or whatever.
Right.
They
Which,
had
by the
Fine
way,
Mom in there.
from what I heard, is that when an SEC team is playing in the game, if they're going to win the game, you start hearing SEC chants.
Again.
So there's going to be a lot of things that also trigger you in the game.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Rage quit.
Troy's not gonna buy the game now.
Where again is the hand signal I'm looking for?
Let's
Troy's
take
not gonna buy the game now.
All right, let's take a break. Boy, that
I don't have a system to play it on.
today for us Big 12 fans, today was redemption for College Football 25 in the new college football video game. When we come back, how about this? The Chiefs are making a movie with Hallmark, and I read the bio for the movie today. It sounds awful. It's coming up next.
Number you have ever reached.
Tweet the game, KMAN, or call 537-1350 and get in touch with the show. This is The Game on News Radio KMAN.
Hour two of the game continues. Mitch Fortner, Troy Coverdale, A.J. Shaw, who is off suspension. Is that the first time you've ever been suspended, A.J.?
Yes. I was suspended by the host of the game.
Yeah, you just seem like a guy you didn't get in too much trouble.
I mean, I got sent to the principal's office a few times, but
Ooh, what for?
let's just say I did not behave.
Grade school, middle school, high school?
Middle school.
Troy, what did AJ do to get sent to the principal's office?
Backtalk to teacher.
That's a good guess. Good guess. Is that correct?
No. Let's just say I had a couple scraps with people in school.
Oh, got into some tussles.
Lucky I didn't get expelled.
Did you start it or did the other person start it?
One time I started it, the other time he started it.
Oh, we have a feud.
Well, it was a different person, but we made up. But yeah, I had a few. I also got sent to the office for my teacher. I had this one teacher who just overreacted all the time about stuff. Friend of mine slaps me on the back as I'm walking by, so I slap him on the back. Kind of like I don't remember who it was. Somebody in the NBA did it a number of years ago. She caught that and sent us to the office, and we got detention for the stupidest thing ever. And I remember I was mad, like really mad about it. And I remember I went home and I was ranting and raving, saying how she needs to be removed by the school district because she's irresponsible and blah, 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 blah. And I did nothing wrong. And it was 15-year-old AJ being a ragey you-know-what. But it was really stupid. All because my friend was being a jerk.
I got detention only one time in high school. We were watching in my science class a movie. It was a documentary called Grizzly Man.
Yeah.
Guy would go to Alaska every year and live with the grizzly bears. After a while, he starts to lose his mind. He's doing a lot of stuff that our teacher felt that it wasn't appropriate for 15-year-olds. So he would either mute the TV or fast forward. Well, on one of the days we were watching the movie, I took the batteries out of the remote.
Oh, Mitch.
And a girl in the class ratted me out.
Oh, my God.
Nice.
I got detention for the rest of the year.
Seriously?
3 weeks for that.
This was in high school?
I showed up one day. It was the end of the year. I didn't care what was going to happen. I also had track, and track got me out of detention.
Because you took the batteries out of the remote.
This next segment is for the ladies that, would like their significant other to be interested in things they like to do a little bit more. You've put in the effort. You may be not necessarily the biggest sports fan, but you'll put up with watching sports with them. Maybe you'd like for them to sit down and watch a Hallmark movie with you once in a while. The Chiefs and Hallmark has announced a compromise. It's a Chiefs Christmas movie. You heard about this, Troy?
I have, yes.
It's called Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story.
Oh, my God.
They're going to start filming in about a month. And it's all in the Kansas City area, including some at Arrowhead.
Yeah, I kept my mouth shut about this. I saw the hint of it yesterday, and I kept my mouth shut about it around the apartment and was called out on Facebook this morning because of it.
I read the bio like right before we came on air at 4 o'clock. And I tell you what, I don't think this is going to win an Academy Award.
It's not.
It did not. Okay, I'll read it for you.
Go ahead.
Elena Higman is sure that her family's lifelong history of Kansas City Chiefs superfans makes them a front-runner to win the team's Fan of the Year contest.
Oh, boy.
Derek, have you not read this yet?
No, I have not.
Derek, Director of Fan Engagement, is tasked with evaluating how Elena and her family stack up against the other two finalists. As the pair spend time together, it's clear there's a spark between them, but when their grandfather's vintage Chiefs good luck winter hat goes missing, Elena begins to doubt everything she believed in about fate, destiny, and even questions her future with Derek. Boy, she really flies off the hinges.
Notice she doesn't become a Broncos fan in all of that. I mean, come on. That tells you how unrealistic this thing is.
And then there's a hyphen, unless, that is, a little Christmas magic can throw a Hail Mary.
Good God.
That might be the dumbest plot line I've ever seen for a movie.
Hallmark is doing an entire event at Christmas time around Kansas City.
Well, this is they're doing an event.
Oh, yeah.
They're
advertising not just this movie, but all of their stuff. I mean, it's an event where they're talking about if you happen to have it on for any moment, you're going to catch in a commercial break the discussion about getting your tickets.
Oh, wow. So I'm sure this is inspired by Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, the love story we've seen unfold before our eyes.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Experience Hallmark Christmas. Ticket packages include special events to see your favorite Hallmark stars. Elevate your experience with weekend ticket packages. So basically, say Comic-Con, just that it is for Hallmark Christmas movies.
Well, that's Hallmark season.
Christmas market, holiday hall market, tree lighting, food hall, ice skating at the ice terrace, light walk, card sending station, Crayola community mural, a look behind the lens with Hallmark stars.
Boy, if you're Troy's age and you're single, that might be a great place to go find somebody.
Yeah, reindeer games with Hallmark. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Food and drink voucher on the square. Man, make those drinks strong.
Like I said, Hallmark is like
lanyard.
Hallmark is like TurboTax. TurboTax has its time of the year, right? When they're busy and they're doing all their business. Hallmark, Christmas time for Hallmark is when they really bring out the bangers. This is going to be one of their best movies of the year. It hasn't filmed yet, so there's no trailer yet, right?
No.
Let's do a trailer.
Oh God, no.
Let's have fun. AJ, can you pull up? Can you find an instrumental Christmas song? I'll find it. Let me find it.
Hey, listen, I give him credit. At least,
Let's do a trailer.
At least with Hallmark, that the man lives. Because if it's Lifetime, the man dies.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't watch. Supermarket Sweep used to be on Lifetime. That's how much I'd watch Lifetime.
That's been a running gag of mine for years. Is that it can't be a Lifetime movie unless the woman kills a guy.
Okay, let's see what he got. I just found a on YouTube. Here's a 3-hour
Oh, God.
instrumental, so we'll see where this kicks off. Should I do like the 90s voiceover guy?
Do it.
I've never done anything like this before. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what we got here. Oh, perfect. Oh, Holy Night. All right, we're doing a trailer to Oh, Holy Night for Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story. Here we go. I got to pull up the bio again. I'm just going to kind of go word for word here. In a world where Christmas comes twice a year. You get it? You know, Christmas Day, winning Super Bowls.
Yep.
Elena Higman is sure that her family's lifelong history as Kansas City Chiefs superfans will win her Fan of the Year. Hi, I'm Elena.
Oh, boy.
These are my 3 sons, Joe, Elvis, and Bono.
Oh, boy.
That's Matt Castle erasure right there.
Let's see. I lost my spot. I got to find somewhere in the bio here. Director of fan engagement, Derek, who apparently has a thing for moms.
Oh, Jesus.
Can sense a spark between the two. Hey, you want to go get some burnt ends sometime? Joe's? That's right. They have impeccable chemistry. Let's see. But when her grandfather's Chiefs good luck hat goes missing, Elena begins to doubt everything she believes in about fate, destiny, and even questions about her future with Derek. It's at that point Derek realizes that Elena's kind of crazy. and he knew he had to make a decision. Bail or become a hero.
Are you going to have a voice at the end of this?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay. Just checking on your health there, bud.
I see. But with the lack of his luck on dating apps, he decides to become the hero. Will he drop the ball like Kadarius Toney? Or pull off some Mahomes Christmas magic? Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story. Starring Patrick Mahomes, Taylor Swift's boyfriend, and the hot Tua girl, Haley Welch.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Debuts some night there's definitely no football on. Only on Hallmark.
Pass.
I had some lines in there that I didn't say. I didn't feel like they came inappropriate, so I tried to keep it PG.
Joe, Elvis, and Bono was well done.
Exactly.
Well, I started thinking in my head, I was like, oh boy, I'm going down this family route. I need to think of some names quick. So I went quarterbacks.
As I said, though, that's Matt Castle erasure right there.
I think I didn't put them in order, though.
No, you did it
No,
right. No, actually, it was
Because Elvis Gerback would have been last of that group.
Bono was in the middle.
Yeah, Joe Montana, Steve Bono, and then Elvis Gerback.
Oh, my.
Oh, my God.
Would you guys go see that movie, that trailer I just gave you? Would you go see that movie?
No.
No. I know you wouldn't go see it.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, top 100 TV theme songs of all time, 75 through 71, after these words.
Your home for K-State sports.
19 to shoot, pull it straight away. Bam! He's in shape.
This is The Game on News Radio KMAN. I'm AJ. Mitch and Troy across the glass from me. Mitch, I kind of previewed you with this question before the show today, and I don't want to get you on a soapbox here because we only have a few minutes left. But
Yeah, you're asking it because you know it's going to trigger me. And
I'm not asking it that way.
Listen, whoever board ops, usually whoever's board opping is the one responsible for coming up with Ask Us Anything questions. And this question always comes up because I know that you guys know that this will trigger me, but go ahead.
What is that one pet peeve you have when you're out on the road driving with people?
So I could write a book with my list. I could do another top 100 list just of my pet peeves of those driving. But my biggest pet peeve, actually, it used to be like second or third on the list. But now my pet peeve is people that don't know how to navigate a four-way stop. It's always, that person definitely has the right-of-way. Get going. What are you waiting for? And then after just this lull of looking at each other, they give you the wave to go ahead. Listen, we're driving. You have the right-of-way. Either you don't know the rules or you're being way too nice and just need to get going. You being nice is more frustrating than, obviously, you just doing the right thing or doing what you should be doing, knowing what you should be doing in that scenario.
Yesterday we had a Troy rant. Today we have a Mitch rant. Maybe we'll have an AJ rant tomorrow.
Well, and I've said before, I've been fortunate with, I've been able to travel all over the United States, and I've driven all over the United States. Just about every state I've been to, I've driven in. Listen, Manhattan, Kansas is extremely rough when it comes to drivers. Mm-hmm. Well, it also doesn't help it's a college town.
Right.
And most of those Johnson County kids weren't as fortunate as I am, like growing up, being able to drive at 14 years old and being able to be experienced by the time I got my license, just struggle with a roundabout and get lost.
I have issues with folks that'll sit on, as I call it, my wing. When I'm trying to make a move, whether it be on the right side or the left side, and they're just sitting there just off the blind spot. And it can't move because they won't get out of the way. Always just rankles the hell out of me.
I have three things. This is a Chicago thing. Drivers that are going fast and then stop abruptly. Drivers that are incredibly slow here in Manhattan. And also drivers that do not use a turn signal when they're getting another lane.
Now, listen, they're just out of fluid, that's all.
Gosh.
That'll wrap it up. We're back tomorrow for a couple of hours. For AJ, Troy, I'm Mitch. Go Cats.